Red.
101, take one.
We live in a world designed for hearing people. In such a world, some deaf professionals still face challenges, discrimination, and rejection, especially in the job market. What if we were to change this around? So the question is, how will a hearing production film coordinator react when working with a deaf film director and all deaf crew members?
You would like me to explain to you? There's a number of crew working together on the project. It was good coffee, Nicola. A little bit. Well, first I discovered you were using sign, so that was, and then I knew I couldn't. I wasn't sure if you understood my speech when I started to talk. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to talk.
In this deaf world scenario, the production coordinator is the only one who has a hearing disability. Can you briefly tell me about your experience working with me and my deaf crew members? What was your first reaction to it?
Well, actually, I felt like quite an outsider, just out of place, unable to express myself. And when I found that most when we were over at the table taking a break with coffee, I just felt not part of the conversation and out of the loop. There's stuff that I wanted to say, but I just didn't know how to say it. I felt frustrated and just still figuring out what was going on as a whole.
Just from your experience in this deaf environment, during the filming of this production, with working with an all-deaf crew, you were the only hearing person in the room. What would you think an accommodation would be for you that you would need as a hearing person in this environment?
Well, I found when you came in to the group, it was very helpful because you were the liaison between me and the crew for open communication, and that wasn't there before. I just didn't understand what was going on.
Would it have been helpful to, would it be helpful then to have an ASL interpreter as an example during that? Now, how would you feel if someone told you that you weren't able to have that access for the interview?
It would seem very unfair, like it's an obvious thing that would help the situation. And yeah, I guess if that was me, I'd feel pretty frustrated and pissed off, yeah. I was removed from the situation. Everyone seemed to understand what was going on except for myself. And I felt excluded as well. Like, and I don't know if I could be in your shoes, but in a way I was, because I guess I experienced some of the things that you probably experience as a deaf person when I was in that situation. So maybe people viewing could get that same message.
Hearing interviewers underestimate deaf professionals' abilities and skills. In addition, we lack interpreting services, real-time captioning services, and professional note takers.